Let's get into Injury Watch 2021.
Bum, bum.
Dun, 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 dun.
Okay.
Anyway,
Let's jump into this. Dexter Fowler tore his
Well, hold on. I want to give you credit where credit is due.
Okay.
So Brig was looking through some stuff, and he found an interesting trend. There are a lot of guys who are hurt right now. Like
a lot.
I think you start out thinking it was just the Yankees and just kind of looking around.
Well, I just started, yeah.
Kind of came across the Dexter Fowler thing like you're getting into, and then just kind of went down a little bit of a rabbit hole.
Exactly. Right? Well, so you can't argue with the Dexter Fowler thing, the Fernando Tatis Jr. thing. So I saw those, and then we all know the Yankees are a mash unit already. It's just awful. So I went down the line, and this is what I started discovering. So Dexter Fowler is not the only one. Anthony Rendon is also another big name from the Angels that is not playing right now. He's got a groin thing. Christian Yelich left today's game Sunday. We're at Sunday right now. So he left Sunday's game with back soreness. That led me to learn that the LA Dodgers have 10 players on the injured list right now, to include Mookie Betts, Cody Bellinger, Tony Gonsolin, and this is a hard name for me, but Brusdar Graterol also on the IL. Then Miguel Cabrera left Saturday's game with a bicep strain. This is why that's a problem. He is 131 hits away from 3,000 hits, and he's only 12 homers away from 500. Now, those are like immortal numbers.
Yeah, I don't think it's going to keep him from getting there. I mean, it's definitely going to slow him down. It might be... I mean, if it ends up lingering, it could.
Do you think he'll come back next season?
Yeah, I think he will. And, I mean, I think he'll be back this year. Is what I'm saying. He'll be back this year, sure. But it could end up being next year.
Yeah, if he doesn't get it. Yeah.
I think he'll be back. I think he's good. He's close enough to those that he's going to want to get them.
He'll get them.
And he's still a good enough hitter that he'll be able to get them.
Totally agree with you. So. Well, okay, so it gets worse. So then I thought, okay, Sonny Gray's also out with back issues, and I thought, wait a minute. So this is what I learned. Boston has 11 players on the injured list. Houston has 13. We already mentioned LA has 10. Miami, 12 players. San Diego, 17 players on the IL. Seattle has 12. San Francisco has 13. Tampa Bay has 16. Texas, 15. Washington, 12. And the mother load, Milwaukee, they have 19 players.
Speaking of a mash unit.
I know. Holy cow.
That's two lineup cards worth of guys on the IL right now.
Well, and you know
almost a full 25-man roster.
So many of these guys are pitchers. As I was looking down that list, so many of them are pitchers.
Yeah, that's really interesting because we kind of scoffed at what Trevor Bauer said about pitchers having issues this year.
Yeah.
With last year getting revved up for spring training, shutting it down, getting revved up again during summer camp, 60-game season, then off season.
Yeah.
Trevor Bauer said pitchers it was going to be hard for pitchers this year.
Yeah,
like I said, we kind of laughed a little bit, scoffed, thought whatever, but it could be a real thing. We could be seeing it already.
Yeah. Something's going on.
Yeah,
and that's a problem. And there's no stipulation whether... I mean, these numbers came... So it's Sunday night. What's the date today?
Today's the 11th.
Okay, so it's the 11th. And we're talking about... These guys are either out, like Dexter Fowler, they're on the 10-day, or they're on the 60-day. So this includes everybody.
Yeah, this isn't just the COVID list.
It's not just the COVID list.
Yeah, this is a bigger deal.
Yep.
And I don't know if MLB needs to look into something about the way they did spring training because they had the same amount of time off.
Correct.
Right? They had the exact same lengths of off season.
Yeah.
And then they got into spring training at the same time. Everything with the season has been normal, schedule wise.
Spun right up.
Yeah. I don't know if MLB needs to come out with a new training regulations for training staffs. Or if or if it really is just last year was so weird that it threw off everybody's body so much. But there are guys who take 2-3 years off, because they're free agents and then come back in and play. So I don't know. It's really weird though.
It's strange. Yeah, something's going on. It's weird.